Hey everybody, welcome back. Hope you're all having a blessed day. Alright guys, I got another little tool related video here. Just some kind of, it's a comparison video. You guys tell me what you think. Just something fun to do. So I was at work, I looking around, looking in the trash bucket, and I seen a cracked wrench in half. And I seen it was a Craftsman wrench, 3/4, which is kind of a common size that I do use a lot. So I figured I'd just go ahead and take it back. So I took it back. I took it to Ace Hardware, exchanged it out, and got this new one here. Basically, it's the same thing. I believe the wrench was $13, $14 if you get it from Ace Hardware. If you go online, you can probably get it for, right now they have it on Amazon for a little over $11. So not too bad. But I figured I would just do a comparison because the one I traded in was a USA one here, and then this one here I believe is made in Taiwan. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna compare the Taiwanese one to a USA made one. Actually, sorry, this is made in India. So this one here is made in India. So we're gonna compare an Indian made Craftsman wrench to a USA made one and see if there's any kind of differences. So stay tuned and we'll get started in this video. Alright guys, so welcome back. Alright, so here we go. So here's your USA one. Now this wrench here, like I said, it's a mid-90s wrench. It's original, so it does have a little bit of a wear and tear up here on the jawls, so that's not may have a little disformity up there as well. And like I said, this one here, you got a part number on it, 44701, Forged in USA. And I can't quite remember what this side here. I think this is where it was made at. And then here is the new one here, and here's the label that it came with. 12-point wrench. It says this is made in India. So like I said, thought they were making a lot of them in China and Taiwan. So I don't know when they started making Craftsman wrenches in India. And this one there, it does have the same part number on it also. 44701, stamped in a different spot compared to the other one. There's really nothing else on here. It does have like a satin finish, and the first thing you can really notice is the satin finish on the USA one compared to the Taiwanese one. Just like I said, this the older one has it's like a more of a rigid or bumpier ride. The newer one is a little bit more smoother, and then the color of it is also a little different. And then also the newer one, this is a little bit more polished than the old one. It's not as polished or shiny. And also you can tell here on the side here where it says 3/4 and Craftsman, the font on the older one is bigger, and it looks like it might be a little bit deeper. If you can see that on that as well. And same thing with the Craftsman font. The older Craftsman font is a little bit thicker, bigger, and it looks like it may even be a little bit deeper. Even the raised edges around the older one are more rounded, and on the newer one they're kind of a little bit more pointed on it. Not horrible. Also, on the older one, on the box end, does have a slight bevel here. You guys can see that going around the wrench. On the newer one, it's not as you don't really see the bevel as much as you do on the other one. Does have the same 15-degree offset on it as well. You can see there the offset. And I think it looks like it's also a little bit of a longer wrench too. The Indian one is also, looks like it's a little bit longer. So let's go ahead and we'll just get a really quick measurement from the back of it here to the very tip up here. And looks like we're getting 9 3/4 from the back to the tip here. And on the older Craftsman one, we are getting 9 1/2. So it's like a 1/4 inch longer. So it's definitely longer. Somebody was saying something about the newer one. The edges are sharper, and just feeling it anyway, it does feel smooth. There's nothing on it that does feel sharp. So maybe that was the Chinese made ones. Like I said, these Indian ones here, they do not feel as bad. They don't feel bad at all. And also, guys, let's go ahead and we will go ahead and get a measurement on the, or figure how much they weigh. So I'll zoom in on this for you a little bit here. So ounces, we're going to start with the older Craftsman first. And we're getting almost 8 ounces. It's like about 7.75. So almost 8 ounces. And then the newer one here, like I said, it's a bigger wrench. So, and that's 9 ounces. So it's about 1.25 ounces more. So it's definitely a heavier wrench, a longer wrench. Now for fitment wise, I got this 3/4 inch bolt head there. This is the newer style wrench here, the Indian wrench here. Let me back out a little bit. Tolerance is on this. As you can see, there's a little bit of play, but not too bad. And on the boxed end, like I said, you got a little bit of jiggle room in there. Now, this wrench here, this USA made wrench, this is an older wrench. So, like I said, you do have a little bit of play, but like I said, this wrench has been used quite a lot. And then on the boxed end, it's about the same. Also, I noticed on the 12 point inside there, I don't know if you guys can see the grooves and stuff inside there, how much gap you got in between there. On the newer style wrench there, you got a wider gap in between right here than you do with the older one. So the inside is even cut a little bit different. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll try to put them up here, compare them. You guys can compare them for yourself. Like I said, they're definitely the machine work inside here. It's cut a little bit different. I don't know what that would do as far as using the wrench. Let's get a thickness on the handle here and see if we got anything. I'm just going to measure everything in millimeters. So we're getting 8.9 for the old Craftsman, and then let's measure the new one just to see if there's a big thickness difference. We got 8.9 and then 9.3. So the handle of the wrench is also thicker as well. And then let's measure the head length side to side here. You can kind of get how much bigger the head is than the old one. So from side to side, you get 40.35, and then the older Craftsman, just to give you an idea, 38.79. So that's definitely, the head of the wrench is even wider too. Let's go ahead. It's a 3/4 inch wrench. Let's measure inside here just to give you an idea. Let me flip this over to inches. And we'll just go ahead and go from inside to inside, or point to point. 7.56. So that's pretty good. That's a good one there. That's the Indian one right there. That was 7.75. So that's pretty good. So 0.75 is where you want to be at anyway. It's a little bit over. All right, and let's measure the old one. Like I said, this old one's been used quite a bit, but we should still get, and it's pretty much right on 7.755. So it's a 5 thousandths over or something like that. A couple hundredths over. So they're both pretty good. The tolerances, as far as that are, they're all pretty decent size there. Let's measure also want to measure the box end. Let's see if the box end, if the piece is any thicker. So we're just going to start off with the Indian wrench. Let me back this up a little. Indian wrench first, and just to see how thick. Well, like that either. All right, let's just do this again. So let's measure this back. Oh, wrong side. Zero it out again. Put it back in metric. And the Indian one, getting 10.76. All right, and then let's do USA made one here. 10.43. So slight difference, a little bit smaller, but not too noticeable. But like I said, the finish on it's not bad. like I said, the only thing is, like, really notice is the font on the backhand side here. The Indian one, you guys can see that. The Indian one, the font's a lot smaller, and it looks like it's not as deep as the USA made one. Plus, it doesn't have India stamped anywhere on it or anything where it was made. But not bad little pickup, guys. Thought that I'd share that with you. Just something, short little video, a little comparison video. Tell me, guys, what you think about it. Tell me if you think I should, anything else that you would like me to see me check with it or anything like that. But with that being said, guys, I want to say thank you. God bless and have a great day. Thank you. Therefore, go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Matthew 29:19. All right, guys, I know it can be a little daunting sometimes to go and share your faith with someone when I know that you don't do it a lot or you haven't really done it. The more you do it, the more comfortable you get sharing it with people. But I just pray that if you haven't heard the word or don't know the word, I pray that you would just seek Jesus, read his word, talk to someone, join a local church, and just get to know him. But that's it, guys. I wanted to say thanks and God bless. Have a great day.